12th April to 18th April. What are the latest news? So as I always say, you be from any section of banking. You be from retail, corporate banking, you be from trade finance, you be from treasury, you be from any IPO level, IPO department, any department. These updates are very important for you because as a banker, you must always know what is happening in this, basically in the banking world. Okay, so without wasting the time, let's move on. 12th April to 18th April. First one, RBI monetary policy. Following the April 8th announcement, the central bank continued to emphasize wait and watch stance to balance inflation triggered by crude prices and growth. So RBI is presently maintaining wait and watch stance. RBI is not going for any rate cut or any increase in the rates. Okay? Export credit extension. In response to the geopolitical turbulence in the West Asia, RBI extended the enhanced export credit tenor to 450 days until June 30th, 2026. See, export credit means pre-shipment, post-shipment. That has been now enhanced to 450 days until June 30th, 2026. Okay, up till now it was the maximum we gave up to 180 days and then in any case not beyond 360 days. That was the rule. But now RBI has extended it till 450 days. Okay. Foreign exchange intervention. Reports emerged that the RBI instructed state oil refineries to curb spot dollar buying to support the rupee. See, to support the rupee. Okay. Because of the oil prices changes, RBI has told that oil refiners, state oil refiners means what? All these are, you can call it Reliance also, HPCL, BPCL, all of them. To curb spot dollar buying. So, do not go for buying the dollars. See, dollars you should not buy. Spot. You can do it in future, but don't do it in spot. NBFC oversight. This can, see, this point can also be related to RBI might be sensing something related to the dollar value. Okay. So there are chances that dollar might lose its value because of the overall liabilities and assets difference in the country, USA. NBFC oversight. The RBI proposed stricter classification for government-owned NBFCs to align them with upper layer regulations focusing on 1 lakh crore assets threshold. This we had discussed last time also. So the top layer or the upper layer of NBFCs was empty up till now. So that has been now filled up. RBI says anyone focusing on 1 lakh crore and above assets should be included in the upper layer of the NBFCs. UPI digital payments. RBI proposed delegated payments for UPI allowing primary user to authorize family members to make transactions. See, allowing a primary user to authorize family members. See, this is mainly for senior citizens, mainly for that. Delegated payments means what? What is the logic behind this? Sometimes what happens if a senior citizen or anyone who doesn't know UPI or that much, many of the guys, what do they just type yes and payment is gone. So RBI is making it now compulsory that some family member of yours will authorize it. Only then the payment will go. Okay, so you cannot be cheated. ATM charges, effective April 1. Banks including HDFC Bank and PNB updated their ATM cash withdrawal policies, increasing charges for transactions beyond the free limit. So the ATM charges have been increased now. Okay, so do not withdraw much cash. Try to make everything online. Gold import. The government authorized 17 banks to import gold until March 2029 to manage gold and silver demand. See this. Import gold. Banks have been allowed to import, 17 banks have been allowed to import gold. Very big step. Okay, so banks will be importing gold over here mainly. Up to 2029, long period. SBI recruitment. State Bank of India added 5783 junior associates and over 18,000 staff in FY26, strengthening its operational capacity. So similarly, other banks will also follow the same now. Okay. FPI flows. Foreign portfolio investors continued a sell-off in early April, pulling out a significant funds due to geopolitical concerns. So FPIs are selling in our country, but you see the good point about it. Even though they are selling, markets are not getting down. Why? Because DIS, domestic institutional investors, are going on purchasing. Mutual funds sahi hai. So much investment has come into mutual funds. Okay? So it's a good sign. Housing finance. Aditya Birla Housing Finance raised 2750 crores by selling 14.29 stake in Indria Limited. Means that's a separate means company related news. Okay. Quarterly profits inclusion in the capital. On April 13th, 2026, RBI issued draft directions to simplify how commercial and small finance banks include quarterly profits in their CET1. The new rules remove the requirement that NPA provision deviations must be under 25% from the previous year's average. So this is a new rule given for specifically for commercial and small finance banks. Commercial bank means all your banks, nationalized as well as private banks. Okay, it does not include cooperative banks. Okay. So draft directions how commercial and small finance banks include quarterly profits in their CET1. So how they should include their quarterly profits in their CET1. The new rules remove the requirement that NPA provision deviations must be under 25%. So these deviations of 25%, under 25%, okay, that has been removed. Digital payment security 2FA. This we had discussed earlier also. Last week also we had discussed. Enforcement of mandatory two-factor authentication for all digital payments, including UPI and cards, continued to be the focal point following its April 1 rollout. Banks like SBI and Axis face increased liability for system failures in fraud cases under these norms. So, see this. Two-factor authentication is compulsory now. Two-factor means what? One is you put your password, second is you put your thumb, okay, or any other recognition. Two-factor, okay. Liquidity management. RBI mopped up $2 trillion through a variable reverse repo auction during this week to manage surplus liquidity in the banking system. See, mopped up. Mopped up means gathered, collected. So RBI asked for $2 trillion, okay, rupees 2 trillion through variable reverse repo option. Okay, reverse repo and repo, you know it, right? Under repo, bank RBI gives money to the banks, and reverse repo RBI takes money from the bank, right? So that's the basic thing. Acquisition finance. New rules effective this month allowed banks to fund strategic acquisitions for the first time with a maximum up to 70% financing limit. So strategic acquisitions you can fund up to 70%. Okay. So these were the banking updates for this week. Okay. And those who are planning to join the CDCS batch, kindly join our CDCS batch at Adda 24/7. We have started CITF course also, Certificate in International Trade Finance. That also you can join. You are planning for JIIB or CAIIB, you can directly join it, okay, in any language, Hindi or English. Okay, you can join it, download the app first. By downloading the app, you will be getting 81% discount. Use the code Y432. Okay. So these were the updates this week. Let's meet again next week. Bye.